Hey, it's the RV guy here for RVs of Sacramento, bringing you our fantastic value and travel trailer. This gym is a 2020 Jayco Whitehawk. It has that beautiful automotive bonded windshield as opposed to glass that can leak with the windows from old. It is a 28 rear living, extremely well constructed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a tour of the inside, point out some of the features that really sets Jayco apart from the other manufacturers. Then we're going to take you a tour on the outside, and we're going to talk about the difference in build quality, exactly why Jayco tows so much better going down the road, and why it has such better resale value as well. Guys, you are going to love this rear living design. Not only does it give you the huge visibility out the back, along with actually having the extremely comfortable reclining, but the slide out makes this a massive amount of space inside of here, while it's a very short and easy to tow trailer. Let's take a look. You have tons of space inside this short little 28 that you're able to tow easily. With your massive slide out here with the real wood facade going over it, you actually have, of course, residential style couch. This actually folds out into an extremely comfortable sleeper that's easily able to seat 2 adults. You have this extremely beautiful wood decor that goes all throughout the coach. Very, very nice indeed. The actual dinette area is an oversized dinette that turns into a sleeper by putting the area down like that, and these come together so you have another sleeping space. Jayco also is the only manufacturer in the world that uses structure board to actually frame out the support for the top of its slide here. That big, thick structure board makes it so that the slide out never changes its shape over time. Other manufacturers don't use structure board, they use standard lumber, and that's going to make it so that over time the actual slide out starts sagging, and that's what causes so many slide outs to have problems. Large Furrion television that's actually rated to negative 80 degrees to a positive 180 degrees, so even when you're storing it in extreme temperatures like summertime in California, you don't have to worry about it going out on you. Beautiful large fireplace with a 5,000 BTU heater that's attached to it that you can turn on, and it takes the chill out in addition to giving you some beautiful ambiance. Lots of storage, plus your Dometic double door refrigerator freezer that is going to be the full 8 cubic foot as opposed to the 6. Hard to tell the difference when just looking at a refrigerator, but you definitely want to make sure you have the 8 and not the 6. It gives you a lot more space. High point microwave, in addition to having a beautiful Furrion cooktop here, which is a large oven that's residential style. You also have this nice LG solid surface countertop. Integrated stainless steel dual side sink makes it real easy for you to do the dishes, and a high-rise faucet that's home style with the pull-out, again, makes it extremely simple to use. You even have a beautiful little pop-up here that, in addition to having two 110s, gives you 2 USB chargers, and when you don't need it, push the little red button and it goes out of the way, which is really, really cool indeed. Guys, even the drawers in the Jayco are really different. For example, these drawers in the Jayco are actually full residential ball bearing glide drawers, and they're designed to support 75 pounds of weight. Most of their manufacturers, the drawers are actually designed to support 30 pounds of weight, maybe 50 if you're lucky. Again, these beautiful reclining chairs from the Thomas Paine collection, large windows all throughout the entire coach, and again, nice cabinetry. The Jayco cabinetry is screwed, it is not stapled together. You have actual real wood cabinetry, which makes all the difference in the world, and a nice little skylight right here in the kitchen. Even the ducting itself in the Jayco is going to be different. It's the only manufacturer in the world to use a Helix ducting system. What that means is there's no sharp turns inside the ducting, which really, really increases the volume level. This is a very, very quiet AC system. Large window inside the hallway, leading into the bathroom, which is going to give you a huge shower. This is a duoform ABS surround shower. It's not the cheap stuff like you get in most manufacturers, and this actually gives you the nice glass surround. This shower is also a fully supported shower. All the other manufacturers that I know use stilts in order to raise the shower pan off the floor like you have to have here in order for it to have the PVC P-trap between that and the actual tank. Jayco has a fully supported shower. You can get in there and you can jump up and down. Try getting into the shower and the other manufacturers and try bobbing up and down a little bit, and you're going to feel really, really shady about the situation there, because you're basically bobbing on open air with just a little thin piece of fiberglass or plastic that's stopping you from falling through the floor, which is not what you want in your shower. This is pre-wired for solar on both the roof and the side, which is extremely nice. Going into the bedroom, again, beautiful, beautiful views that you get out of all the windows. You do have your own entrance door, actual wooden slider door to separate this as well. And of course, that automotive windshield that's right there gives you nice, nice visibility. Huge, huge storage space on this coach for a 28, guys. You have a nice wardrobe on both sides, and it does have a mount for you to be able to put a separate television back here if you like. One of the main things that people ask me is, why does the Jayco trailer tow so much better than the trailers I've had in the past? And it's actually a lot of good reasons. First thing, Jayco's going to give you the Dexter Never Adjust axles. Now, what that means is they actually have brakes on them that never have to be adjusted. Almost every travel trailer that you've ever seen, the brakes have to be adjusted periodically. Otherwise, the travel trailer ends up not being able to stop nearly as well as it otherwise would. So if you have a Dexter system on your Jayco and you're going down the road and some jerk pulls out in front of you going 25 miles an hour on the freeway and you're going 55 or 60 miles an hour and you have to slam on your brakes and you manage to just barely stop before hitting that guy. If you did not have the Dexter axles and your brakes were slightly out of adjustment, like most travel trailers going down the road are, that's the difference between stopping and continuing on for another 50 foot as opposed to a 100-foot stopping distance. Guys, it's 50% difference in braking between that and the non-Dexters. They also give you the Goodyear Endurance tires. These are tires rated for 87 miles an hour. Most manufacturers don't go that high, and they're also 80 PSI tires. That's really important. That means that your average gas station or your average home compressor can actually fill your tires if they're getting low. Most manufacturers are going to cheap out and they give you the 110 PSI tires. You actually have to go to a truck stop in order to get the larger compressors in order to properly fill your tires. Most people aren't going to do that and they're running around on underinflated tires. Outside, it starts with the nice fiberglass cap here that has double layer insulation as opposed to single like most manufacturers, along with that automotive bonded windshield. Not a window. Again, this is not going to leak like back in the day. Of course, you have your power front jack on the Jayco so you don't have to go up and down with them. This is a Norcold frame here. This is the strongest frame for its weight out of any other frame manufacturer Jayco uses. For example, this right here, this A-beam that you have on the front, 9 times out of 10, RV manufacturers are going to have that end right here at the very front where it connects to the frame. Jayco integrates that. It comes all the way back and it integrates into the main C channel, and you're going to actually have additional outriggers as well. Between 4 and 6 foot, you're going to have a different outrigger going all the way across. That's basically the ribs that are strengthening your frame. That's going to give it a much stronger frame than other manufacturers that are 8 feet apart. Jayco also has this giant power awning. Just hit the button and it comes out for you. Outside marine grade speakers, which is really, really cool indeed. And again, love that step above system, which makes getting in and out extremely simple. The step just disappears away when you don't want to use it. Nice grab handle coming in. Even the windows are automotive bonded windows, that nice tint that you get. Now, when I say that other manufacturers slap these things together, I mean they literally slapped them together. You have the backup camera prep. So what they do is they take the layers of the wall and they just set them one on top of the other with a bunch of glue, and then they stick it down this roller and it goes into a machine that just smashes them all together and spits the different layers out in about 2 seconds, and that's going to be your sidewall. Guys, that is not how Jayco makes their sidewalls. They take the walls and they put them into a hydraulic press that pushes down with 144 tons of pressure. Think about 20 pickup trucks piled on the side of your sidewall. That is how strong the Jayco walls are. That's one of the main reasons why it lasts so long. Strong frame and stronger walls. Even the roof. The Jayco Magnum Truss roof system is 50% stronger roof than other manufacturers. 50%. So instead of giving you tiny little 1-inch aluminum studs that hold your roof up, Jayco gives you 2 by 2-inch wooden studs with nail plates that are oversized on both sides. Other manufacturers don't do that even close to that kind of quality. At 3,000 pounds, your average manufacturer, the roof is already starting to break and cave in. At 4,500 pounds, the roof is completely caving in on the other manufacturers. So if you're at a campsite and there's a strong wind and a branch happens to come off and hit the top of your trailer, on the Jayco it's going to make a loud noise. You're going to wonder what happened. On another manufacturer, it can literally fall right through the roof. And if you're in the travel trailer, that's not fun.